With gradually eased UK lockdown measures remaining in force, one of the questions on many people's minds is what if we're out exercising or meeting friends in a socially distanced outdoor setting and need to use a toilet? Should we return home to do so, or can we legitimately answer the call of nature outdoors? With me to discuss the issue are Mr. X. Crémant, spokesman for naturist organisation British Naturism, and David Banks, a member of Greenwich Neighbourhood Watch Network. Gentlemen, thank you very much indeed for joining me.
Excuse me, Bob, but my name is Xavier Crémant, not X Crémant.
I beg your pardon, Xavier. I just have your first name initial here. My apologies.
No problem.
David, let's start with you. What is the issue exactly?
Yeah, Bob Bogwan. The issue is there's people pissing and shitting in our parks, and that shit's got to stop. You get me? The other day I was out taking my daughter for a walk, yeah? And this man was shitting in the bushes, right? My daughter ain't got to see that shit. She asked me, Daddy, is that man doing a poo? I had to tell her the truth because I don't lie to my kids. That was an awkward conversation, as you can imagine. So all I'm saying is, if you need to piss or shit, go home and do it there. Don't fucking piss in the park. This ain't the Middle Ages, you know. Yeah, so that's it. Man, them know best.
Xavier, I understand you're in favour of outdoor urination and defecation. How do you respond to David's concerns?
First of all, it is not a criminal offence in the UK to urinate or defecate in public. But hold up. It may not be a criminal offence here, but if you indecently expose yourself, then that's up to 2 years imprisonment right there, brethren.
Yes, hold on a second, David. Let's hear from Xavier. Xavier, as David says, it's still a criminal offence to be naked in public.
I was just coming to that. So, first of all, urination and defecation are not criminalized, provided that you do not expose yourself. So, this is one thing is important thing. You need to be discreet with how you do it. So keep your private parts hidden by some foliage, or at least do what you need to do, concealed from public view. Okay, but what about arguments for not going home to urinate or defecate? Essentially, why should we be doing so outdoors? Thank you. I'm sorry, I will only deal with one interviewer. This is a débat, not the Spanish Inquisition. Hey, yo, frogman, you want to take this outside, man to man? I'll bust you up.
Gentlemen, let's calm down, please, and continue the debate civilly. David, please let Xavier continue.
So, the arguments for public urination and defecation. First of all, it is a perfectly natural activity which has existed since Adam and Eve, of course, depending on your belief system. But, Xavier, what about hygiene and public health concerns? Thank you. I don't want to see or smell no fucking human shit. We require owners to clear dog poo, you get me? Why are we treating human poo differently? I'm not advocating urination or defecation in places which affect people's health or the enjoyment of our public parks. Of course, a discreet, concealed location should be chosen. The alternative is damaging our health, particularly for the incontinent or people who suffer with chronic conditions, for example, Crohn's disease. When you have to go, but don't poo on a public path, for example. Ah no. And by the way, defecation when fully crouched has been proven to fully empty the bowel much better than toilet seats, huh? Okay, brief final thoughts from both of you. My final thought is stop pissing and pooing in our public parks. That's nasty. Do your shit at home. Have some fucking respect. And why is some Frenchman spokesman for a British naturist organisation? Xavier? As I said, it is perfectly natural and legal to urinate and defecate outdoors, provided you do so in a concealed location which does not expose you to others. And to answer David's question, I represent British Naturism because you British are too squeamish and prudish to be comfortable with your own bodies. Gentlemen, we've got to leave it there. Thank you very much indeed.